gentlemen, let's go, baby, let's go, chat. Oh! Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, baby, here we go, chat. Oh! Night number one, baby, night number one. The Great White North 358 Modified Series. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it, baby, let's go, chat. Oh! This is gonna be one heck of a show. Welcome in as we're gonna get ready to rock and roll here with our first night of the Great White North 3rd Street 358 Modified Series. Modifieds out on the racetrack. Woo! Oh! Oh! Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, baby. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Hit that follow button. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's blow this one up, baby. Let's blow it up, chat. Let's blow it up, baby. Oh! Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, baby. Woo-wee! Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Oh, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in, chat. Let's go, baby. How is everyone doing tonight as we got one wicked show here for you once again as we got the Great White North 358 Modified Series season opener as we're going to get ready here for the first night of racing action. We got a jam-packed field full of a lot of very talented drivers. This is one stacked racing field out here tonight, chat, and we're going to get ready to rock and roll here. See these cars out on the racetrack. Colby Ely in that 06 ride out there on the racetrack, having a good looking ride out here in this one in that NLR number 06. Logan Rourke in the 17 ride out there on the racetrack as well. We see Samuel Bachman out there as well. Samuel looking very good as we're gonna finish off our practice session and we're gonna get ready to go green flag racing. Green flag racing just around the corner here as we're gonna get ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna minimize that just a little bit more there. There we go. Woo! All right, chat, here we go. Heat race number one. Actually, these drivers are gonna jump out for qualifying. I thought we were gonna do random heats, but no, we're gonna jump out there for some qualifying as you see the 21C rider Charles Barnes out there in that Elite Performance Industries number 21C ride, looking very good here early on in this one. Lon Franks out there as well in that For Sale 04 ride. That's a different looking machine there for Lon Franks. Normally we see Franks with some really good looking paint schemes here, and here he is with that For Sale ride. See Ty Dickinson out there in that EWR Racing ride, the Papa Mike Promotions, the Ty Dickinson machine in that sweet G-Gang machine as he is out here on the racetrack looking to get some more quick laps out here. Nicholas Merkley in that Merkley 911 machine, the Showtime Custom Wraps ride out there on the racetrack looking very stout as well. Matthew Edicott out there in the 120 ride. We see Sean Haynes out there, Isaac Salas, as well as we got a jam-packed field of cars here as Salas in that Super Dirt Car Series number 5 ride. the Venom racing machine out there looking very, very good as he's currently our fastest driver on the racetrack, currently on that top line here right now. Currently the top driver out there on the racetrack is, yes, everyone, welcome in to the Putter Bow 50 lapper here as we're going to get ready to go here. And a huge shout out to Chad Putterboat, man. Hopefully he is feeling good. Hopefully he is feeling a lot better. Unfortunately for Chad, missing out on this one, having to go to the hospital last night and having an extreme fever, man, a very, very extreme fever, and Chad, unfortunately, not doing very well right now, so hopefully he's feeling a lot better. Hopefully he's, starting to get back into the groove of things, and hopefully we'll see him back out onto the racetrack here very soon, and hopefully he gets a lot better, man. Hopefully he gets a lot better. Wow, man, never mind. Pete Fitzsimmons registered for the wrong race. Jordan, you registered for the wrong race? What? What in the world? How in the heck? That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. We meet again, my friend. How are we? We are good. We are very good, Jordan. Good to see you in here as always, my boy. My boy, always good to see you in here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just tuning in, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button. And if you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you hit that gosh heckin' subscribe button as well. The 124 ride sucks. The 124 ride sucks. No way, bro. No way, homie. The 124 ride doesn't suck that badly. What's going on, man? What is good, Tony? What is good, my boy? Yo, Chad Putterbow coming in with that heart reaction. Chad, my boy, I hope you're feeling a lot better. Hopefully you're doing good, man. Hopefully they're getting a ton of fluids in you. Hopefully those doctors down there are treating you good and getting you back on your feet here very, very quickly. Watching from hospital bed. Good luck, boys. Yeah, man, that's rough, man. That's rough. Hopefully you're doing a lot better, though, my dude. Hopefully you're doing a lot better. Hopefully you're feeling a lot better, and hopefully we'll see you back out here very, very soon. Let's going to try and keep up. Let's go, John boy. Let's go, my boy. That's what we want to see, man. That's what we want to see right there. Gonna see if you can keep her up. Gotta see if you can keep up with the big boys here in this one, as there is a lot of very, very fast drivers here tonight, chat. A lot of fast drivers here in this one, man. This field is absolutely packed, and right now, out on the pole position as it looks right now is the 10 ride of Talon Willis. Is Willis looking to be that top driver here in qualifying? Logan Rourke in second, Isaac Salas, Keith Hackney, and Sean Hayes rounding out our field for our top 5. Then we see Mike Haley, William Hargraves, James Stockton, Charles Barnes, and Cody Gagliano rounding out our top 10, as it looks like we have Dougie Murphy still out there getting some laps in here, quickly finishing up his qualifying efforts, as it looks like we're going to have 40 drivers here tonight in this one, signed in and ready to go. 40 cars looking to try to make the A main here tonight in this one, and it is a packed field as the 25 ride decides to launch it down there in corner number 3. This is going to be a crazy race, chat. This is going to be a crazy one. There is so much talent, so many fast drivers out here in this field that this is going to be one heck of a race, one heck of a show, and we're ready to rock and roll, baby. We're ready to rock and roll. Hashtag Putterbow, absolutely. Let's see some hashtag Putterbows up in the chat. William coming in saying get well soon, Chad. Everyone cheering on Chad, hoping that he gets better here rather quickly, as, man, that's a heck of a thing to go through, man, and hopefully they're treating you well. Hopefully you're battling and fighting, and hopefully seeing all these guys up in the chat cheering you on and hoping the best for you, my boy. Hopefully you see that, and hopefully you get ready to rock and roll. Good finish though, Pete, my boy. What is good, Pete? Good finish though, 100%. Get well, Chad, and keep fighting, man. We need you back on the sim, old son. Old boy. Yes, Cody Myers, 100%. Clifford coming in with that hashtag Putterbow as well. Yo, Matt Edicott coming in with that like on the stream. James Stockton, Pete Fitzsimmons coming in with the likes as well. John Fowler with that share. Skylar Pruitt, Dirt Panda Racing Team, Bryce Dickinson with that like and the share. Chad Putterbow coming in with that heart reaction. John Fowler with that like. Jeff Dickinson, Matt Brunner coming in with the like as well. Tony Whipperman, Susie Dickinson, Jordan LaFawn, Jeremy Vaughn, Ty Dickinson, Jeremy Sutton. So many people coming in and showing that love. Let's go, chat. Keep smashing that like button. Keep hitting that share button as we're going to get ready to rock and roll here with our A main feed, or our First heat race of the night, our heat race number 1 about to get underway here, starting on the pole in this one. In the 10 ride, it's the Elite Performance Industries Papa Mike Promotions Next Level Racing ride, the NHS Lens Machine. That is Talon Willis. To his outside in the 08 ride, that is Mike Cayley. Starting inside of row number 2 in the 83 machine, it's the BCR number 83 of Brian Taft. To his outside, it's the For Sale 10 ride of Lon Franks. Starting inside of row number 3 in the 84, it's the Next Level Racing ride of Bryce Dickinson with Jason Satterfield, Colby Ely, and Dougie Murphy rounding out our field. 8 drivers getting ready here, and we're going to go green flag racing here with the Great White North 358 Series. As Talon Willis out in front, looking very good early on here in this one. The 10 ride leads them down the backstretch into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. He's going to lead lap number 1 here of this wicked series. Goes to the 10 ride of Talon Willis. Brian Taft up into second as we see the 08 ride going around the 25 ride, getting a piece of it. We're going to stay clean and green, no caution flag, but a tough break there for the 08 ride of Mike Haley as he was having a great run and started outside of that front row, but now back in position number 8. As Talon out in front, absolutely shot out of the cannon, now out to about an 8/10 of a second lead over Brian Taft. Taft back there in position number 2. Lon Franks right there in position number 3, as I do believe only the top 3 cars here, our top 3 drivers from each heat race will transfer through into the A main. Everybody else will unfortunately be going to the consolation race. We see Bryce Dickinson on the outside looking in as that Grip Hackney Elite Performance Industries Next Level Racing ride there in position number 5. He's got Jason Satterfield right there in front of him in that 39 machine. The Satterfield trying to work his way up as they're trying to catch that 10 ride of Lon Franks, currently in that black in For Sale number 04 machine, as he has got that ride up for sale apparently. As these guys continue to duke it out, that number 10 ride of Talon Willis is continuing to pull away more and more here as Talon looking very good early on in this one, as we're going to see that white flag fly in one more time around for the 10 machine as Talon Willis out in front leads them down the backstretch into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. We're going to see that checkered flag fly here in heat race number 1 as Talon Willis gets the job done and comes home with the first checkered flag of the series. Brian Taft, Lon Franks are our top 3 to transfer through into the A main. That means Satterfield, Dickinson, Murphy, Ely, and Haley are all going to be going to the consolation race as we're going to get loaded in here for heat race number 2. As these drivers start to load into the sim here, we're going to get ready here for heat race number 2. But ladies and gentlemen, give it up there, Mr. Talon Willis, as he picks up the checkered flag in heat race number 1. Heat race number 1 going to that number 10 ride. Yeah, iRacing doing what iRacing does best. Why only let 40 people in? Yeah, that's weird. That's weird, Jordan. That's odd. I thought earlier it said that there was like 43 or something in, or 43 people that were in there, man. 43, that's, I don't know what's going on. Everyone cheering on Chad Putterbow, continuing to give his, hashtag Putterbows and wishing him good health and, him getting better and everything else. We see Chad jump in here as well. Appreciate all of you. Hoping to be released in the next day or 2. Now quit worrying about me and get out there and throw some dirt. I will be back. Love to see that. Love to see it, Chad. Love to see you in good spirits out there, man. Love to see you still in good spirits as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 2. Heat race number 2 rolling out here on the racetrack and leading them down to the green flag in the 17 ride. That is Logan Rourke to his outside in that Dirt Panda number 71H ride. That is William Hargraves. Starting inside of row number 2 in the 22 ride, that is Matt Brunner. And to his outside in the 007, that is Samuel Bachman. Starting inside of row number 3, we see the 422 ride of Jordan McAvoy, Ian Goody out there as well with Byron Whipperman and Cody Olson rounding out our field as we're going to go back to green flag racing here with heat race number 2. As heat race number 2 underway, Logan Rourke taking the lead here, trying to lead him down the backstretch in that 17 ride. Rourke, very, very stout. He picked up the championship in our Merkley AG Tire Series not too long ago, and here he is out in front leading the way once again in one of these 358 modified series. He's got William Hargraves, though, right there on his back bumper as Hargraves not letting him run away with this one as Matt Brunner right there to the high side of Jordan McAvoy as McAvoy trying to use the bottom side of the racetrack. He's going to slip up a little bit. Here comes Ian Goody to his outside as Goody trying to work his way up through the field here and into a top 3 situation as he would love to transfer through into the in-main. Unfortunately for Samuel Bachman, he's been sliding back here. He started about the 5th position. He's back into 7th now as the 007 ride continues to slide backwards here in heat race number 2, but out in front, it's still Logan Rourke, but he's got William Hargraves right there with him trying to make the pass for the lead as the 17 and the 71 ride continue to lead the way. The 22 rider Matt Brunner doing a great job right there in position number 3 as Ian Goody and Jordan McAvoy continue to battle side by side. Then we see Cody Olson and Samuel Bachman continuing to battle there for that 6th position on the racetrack. It looks like the 007 ride is going to take that 6th spot back from the 6th ride of Olson. So Olson's back there to 7. We see Byron Whipperman in that 23 machine in that PCR Sim Products ride back there in position number 8. But out in front with 2 more laps left to go this time by. It's still Logan Rourke continuing to lead the way. Logan Rourke still out in front, trying to pull away here from the rest of the field as Hargraves going to take a look down low here. He's going to try the bottom side of the racetrack. Matt Brunner currently holding on to that 3rd and final transfer spot out there on the racetrack as the checkered flag is going to fly there. Logan Rourke picking up the checkered flag in that one, as that was another great heat race right there. These guys putting on another wicked show. Of course, SDK continuing to want to not work for us, which is always fun, as we will pull up our 2nd heat race finishing order here as Logan Rourke picks up the checkered flag in heat race number 2. Coming home in that 2nd spot was William Hargraves, and Matt Brunner coming home in that 3rd and final transfer spot. That means Ian Goody, Jordan McAvoy, Samuel Bachman, Cody Olson, and Byron Whipperman are unfortunately going to have to go to the consolation races. We're going to get ready here for heat race number 3 as heat race number 3 out on the racetrack here, starting on the pole in this one in that Elite Performance Industries number 55 ride. The Team No Love machine, that is the 55 of Cody Myers. To his outside in the 37 ride, that is James Stockton. Starting inside of row number 2 in the 7 ride, that is Seth Castle. And to his outside in that Merkley AG Tire Showtime Custom Wraps machine, that is the 911 ride of Nicholas Merkley. Starting inside of row number 3 in the 099, that is Greg Abrams. And to his outside in the 17 ride, that is Luke Hines. And rounding out our field here in position number 7, it's the 562 ride of Nathan Vossi. And we were supposed to have Isaac Salas out there for our 8th driver here, but unfortunately Salas not coming out. We're going to get ready to go green flag racing here with heat race number 3. Ernie coming in with becoming a follower, smashing that like button, and the 75 stars. Let's go, Ernie, as we are back to green flag racing here with heat race number 3, the 55 ride of Cody Myers out in front here. As Myers leads the way quickly in heat race number 3. He's up there in position number 1, leading lap number 1 here in heat race number 3. James Stockton right there in second, and then side by side, Seth Castle and Nicholas Merkley continue to battle for that third spot on the racetrack as Merkley trying to jump up into that third spot as now the 7 ride. Seth Castle looking down low on the 37 of James Stockton. Stockton side by side now with Seth Castle as here comes Merkley. Some contact right there, and now Merkley comes down the racetrack, collects Nathan Bossy. Merkley goes around through the infield, and we're going to see our first caution flag here in this one. Our first caution flag coming out as Nicholas Merkley gets into James Stockton there. Let's see if we can get a look and see what happens here as Stockton and the 7 ride side by side into corner number 3. Looks like James has to whoa up a little bit, and as he kind of checks up, I do believe it's the next lap around, Nicholas Merkley gets into the back of him, gets him super loose. They make a little bit more contact. Stockton goes around, Merkley goes around, hits the infield tractor tire. There's the contact. James Stockton gonna hang on to it there, but Nicholas Merkley going around, going down through the infield. Nathan Bossy also getting a piece of that one. I'm not sure if anyone else got collected in this one, as Bossy was right there in the middle of the track. Woo, that was a close one for the 17 ride as he almost got collected there in that one. Holy moly, yo. Charlie, my boy Charlie coming in, smashing that 200-star dono. Charlie Milner coming in with the 200-star dono. Much appreciated, my boy, coming in, smashing that 200-star dono. Talon Willis Racing coming in with that like on the stream as well. Let's go, Talon. Let's go, my boy. GG's in that first race, my boy, as he picked up that checkered flag in heat race number 1, as we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here. Green flag back out in the air here for heat race number 3. Cody Myers still out in front as Myers continues to lead the way here in that 55 ride. Cody Myers out in front here, trying to pull away quickly with heat race number 3 as Seth Castle now into position number 2. James Stockton still there in 3rd. Luke Hines there in 4th. Greg Abrams doing a great job. Here comes Nathan Bossy to his outside as Bossy trying to work his way around that 099 ride. Here comes Nicholas Merkley back down on the bottom side as well as they're 3 wide battling back here for the 5th, 6th, and 7th position on the racetrack. Cody Myers, though, continuing to click these laps off as he continues to lead the way here. Myers doing a great job in that 55 ride, leading a lot of laps here quickly in this one as he wants to get this heat race done and over with and work his way into the A main as he's out to about a 2nd lead now over Seth Castle, and out of corner number 4, we're going to see that white flag fly. So one more time around here for Cody Myers. Seth Castle there in 2nd, the 37 right of James Stockton in that 3rd and final transfer spot as Cody Myers down through corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. Myers is going to pick up heat race win number 3. Seth Castle there in 2nd. James Stockton coming home in that 3rd and final transfer spot. That means Hines, Bossy, Merkley, Abrams, and Salas are going to be going to the consolation race as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 4. Heat race number 4. If you guys were looking for more action, well, here you go as heat race number 4 onto the dance floor as we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here with these 358 modifieds once again in heat race number 4. Starting on the pole in this one, in the 69K ride, is that Elite Performance Industries next level racing ride of Keith Hackney to his outside in the 21C ride, his teammate in that NLR machine. That is the 21C of Charles Barnes. Starting inside a row number 3 in the 2 ride, it's the DWR Sweet Tea Gang Papa Mike Promotions number 2 ride. That is Ty Dickinson. To his outside in the 120 ride, the Diamond State Digital number 120. That is Matthew Edicott. And starting inside a row number 3 in the 214 ride, that is Stephen Lindo. Into his outside in the 99 ride, that is Patrick Cuculio. Coolio. Patrick, I murder your last name every time, my boy, and I'm going to continue doing it. Starting inside of row number 4 in the 8 ride, another one of those next level racing machines. It is the Elite Performance Automotive ride. That is the 8 machine of Jeremy Vaughn. Into his outside in the 002 in that hot lap. Heroes, Melgard Motorsports, Crow Trucking. Number 002, Clifford Bellamy is our pace truck. Going to make that hard left-hand turn here once again. We're going to get ready to set these drivers loose as Charles Barnes and Keith Hackney are going to lead us back down here to the green flag in heat race number 4. As our drivers are set back loose here, Keith Hackney out in front. He's going to quickly try to slide up the racetrack here and clear his teammate in that 21C ride. As Hackney out in front, he's going to lead him down into 3 and out at corner number 4 as Keith Hackney's going to lead lap number 1 here in heat race number 4 on the racetrack. Charles Barnes right there in second, but here comes Ty Dickinson. Ty Dickinson in the Sweet Tea Gang ride, looking down low here as he's in position number 3, and he's looking lead as he's trying to lead on that 21C ride of Charles Barnes for position number 2. Barnes up high, Ty down low as they continue to duke it out for second and third out there on the racetrack. Stephen Lindo right there in second, and here comes the 99 ride as he tries to work his way up through the field now into position number 4 as he's underneath of the 214 ride of Stephen Lindo. Jeremy Vaughn, unfortunately, back there in 7th as he battles side by side with the 120 ride of Matthew Edicott. And Edicott, unfortunately, sliding back here, now back into position number 6, battling side by side there as he's actually going to slide up the racetrack and fall back to 7th. And now the 002 ride of Clifford Bellamy's going to try to look and make the pass on him as Ty Dickinson works his way now around as he clears the 21C ride of Charles Barnes. That's going to move Ty Dickinson into position number 2 for the 2 ride. Keith Hackney right there still in that top spot as he's going to get 2 more laps left to go here for the 69K ride. Hackney looking very good as that trip. Hackney, number 69K, leads the way. Ty Dickinson in second, and Charles Barnes in that 3rd and final transfer spot as we're going to see the white flag fly one more time around here for Keith Hackney. Hackney out in front, Ty Dickinson there in second, Charles Barnes in 3rd. Down into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. It's all the Elite Performance Industries number 69K ride on Keith Hackney as he picks up heat race number 4 on the evening. Ty Dickinson, Charles Barnes rounding out our top 3 transfer spots. Unfortunately, everybody else is going to be going home. Actually, they're going to be going to our consolation race. Not going home, not yet, as there's still a few more open spots for those drivers to work their way into the A main as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 5. Heat race number 5. Wow, it's pronounced Voss. It's pronounced Voss. Okay, we got that. We got that, Ty. Voss. The E is silent at the end. Okay, we got that figured out now. All right, as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 5, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys haven't already, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button as we're going to get ready to rock and roll here with heat race number 5. Sean Hayes out in front, Cody Gagliano there in position number 2. Joshua Ely there in position number 3 with Matt Fletchell in the Shocker Motorsports number 26 ride there in 4th. Skylar Pruitt, Jeremy Sutton, John Fowler, and Josh Blakely round out our field here as we are back to green flag racing as the green flag out the air here for heat race number 5. Sean Hayes out in front with Cody Gagliano right there in position number 2. Joshua Ely holding on to 3rd here, but he's got Matt Fletchell and Skylar Pruitt right there behind him as the 17 ride of Jeremy Sutton in the 48 ride. That's Scary Strokes number 48 ride there in position number 7. Some contact Fletchel's gonna go around. Blakely's into it. John Fowler up into the air there as Fowler going for a wild ride, and the caution flag is gonna fly here in heat race number 5 as mayhem unfolds there off corner number 4. Matt Fletchel going around here after a little bit of contact. I do believe he tries to come down the racetrack here, and it looks like John Fowler just slides up into that left rear. Gets him turned around, nowhere to go for John Fowler and nowhere to go for Josh Blakely as they drive right into that one, as we're going to jump right on board here with Blakely. Blakely's going to have a good look at this one as he drives right into the side of the 48 ride here. Oh, that's a hard hit right there coming off corner number 4, trying to carry all that momentum and all that speed. This unfortunately could not get checked up quick enough as we're going to get these drivers lined back up and we're going to get ready to set them back loose here as heat race number 5 about to get back underway here. Out in front, Sean Hayes continues to lead the way in that 9 ride. Cody Gagliano right there in position number 2. Joshua Ely there in 3rd. Skylar Pruitt there in 4th in that 96 machine. Jeremy Sutton there in position number 3 with Matt Fletchel, John Fowler, and Joshua Blakely rounding out our field here as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing as the green flag about to get back underway. How many make it? Sam, I do believe 24 drivers are going to make it. Yo, Bree coming in with that like on the stream. Michael Dickinson coming in with that share as well and that like. What is good, Papa Mike? What is good, my boy, coming in showing that love. Charlie Tubbs Milner coming in with that like on the stream as well. Let's get it. D-Dog Tuzu coming in with that like on the stream. Deidre coming in with that like. Hot Lab Heroes Racing coming in, smashing that like as well as we are back to green flag racing. The green flag back out in the air here for Sean Hayes as Hayes out in front, but Cody Gagliano down on the bottom side looking to try to take that top spot back here from the 9 ride as he looks down low, and it's a drag race to the start finish line as it looks like Cody Gagliano now out in front. Sean Hayes sliding back to 2nd, and here comes Skylar Pruitt. Pruitt right there looking down low on the 09 ride of Joshua Ely back to 4th now, and Skylar Pruitt jumps into that 3rd and final transfer spot. The 9 ride of Hayes trying to work his way back down low on the 20R ride of Cody Gagliano. Now Skylar Pruitt is going to slide off the racetrack. A little bit of contact there with the 9 ride, and now Ely's going to get back around him as the bottom side looks to be that preferred line here in heat race number 5. Cody Gagliano trying to pull away from all the action that's unfolding right there behind him. And don't look now because here comes Matt Fletchel. Fletchel all the way back up inside the top 5, and he's not done yet as he's going to try to jump up here and jump into one of these final transfer spots as the white flag has already been displayed for the 20R ride of Cody Gagliano as he's going to pick up heat race win number 5. Cody Gagliano picking up heat race win number 5. Sean Hayes, Joshua Ely rounding out our 3 transfer positions. Unfortunately, everybody else is going to be going to the B main as we're going to get ready here for our B main consolation race. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just tuning in, you're going to get ready for one epic show as we got 25 drivers in this B main. 25 drivers battling for 9 positions. 9 positions up for grabs here as 25 cars are going to duke it out for 15 laps, and 9 drivers are going to transfer through to the A main feature event here tonight. Woo-wee! Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to get good. This is going to get real good here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, as we're going to get a quick drink into us, and we're going to get ready here to rock and roll with our B main here. Is our B main about to get underway? Starting on the pole here in this one. In that 39J ride, that is Jason Satterfield. To his outside in the 05 ride, that is Ian Good. inside of row number 3 in that Speed Shop 51 ride. That is Luke Hines. Into his outside in the 214, that is Steven Lindo. And we see the Shocker Motorsports number 26 ride of Matt Fletchel. The Next Level Racing ride of Bryce Dickinson there in 6. Starting in 7th is the 422 ride, the Hot Lap Heroes. Number 422 of Jordan McAvoy. To his outside in the 562, that is Nathan Voss. And starting inside a row at number 5 in the 99 ride, that is Patrick Cuculio. And to his outside in the 96 ride, that is Skylar Pruitt, rounding out our top 10. And we see Samuel Bachman, Nicholas Merkley, Jeremy Vaughn, Jeremy Sutton, Colby Ely, Cody Olson, Greg Abrams, Clifford Bellamy, Joshua Blakely, Mike Haley, Byron Whipperman, John Fowler, Matthew Edicott, as 23 drivers going to get ready here to start our B main consolation race, as we're gonna see that green flag fly. We got 15 laps to settle our final 9 transfers into the A main feature event. Quickly, the 39 ride looking to clear the 5 of Ian Goody up there on the high side as they continue to battle side by side down into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. We're gonna see the caution flag fly. The caution flag coming out here rather quickly in this one. We're going to take a look back and see what happens as we're going to get a complete reset here on the start of this one, as it looks like Clifford Bellamy in the 002 ride unfortunately going to go around here. Take a look and see what happens. Everyone kind of stacks up right there in the middle. Looks like Jeremy Sutton onto the binders there. Clifford unfortunately drives into him. I don't know if Jeremy continued to spin, but unfortunately Clifford Bellamy goes around. The 08 ride collected in that as well. Jeremy Sutton continuing to kind of get drove as he was parked on top of the 08 ride. As he goes for a bit of a spill there, some heavy damage there to the Mobile Auto Care number 17 ride. Unfortunately for him, he gets collected there in the first caution flag of our B main here tonight. We're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here as the 39 ride of Jason Satterfield leads the way. Ian Goody, Luke Hines, Steven Lindo, Matt Fletchel, Bryce Dickinson, Jordan McAvoy, Nathan Voss, and Patrick Cuculio round out our top 9 drivers as of right now. That's exactly where they want to finish. They don't want to fall outside of that top 9, as only 9 drivers are going to transfer through into the A main here. So we're going to get ready to rock and roll here. When the lights are turned off, that official iRacing pace truck, he's going to make that hard left-hand turn, and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing as the green flag about to come back out here. So we're going to go back to green flag racing. All right, as the green flag back out in the air here once again. Jason Satterfield out in front. Ian Goody right there in position number 2. Here comes Luke Hines and Matt Fletchel as Fletchel working the bottom side. A little bit of contact there with the 17 to 17. Out of shape. Here comes Bryce Dickinson. Now down in the middle as Matt Fletchel tries to open up the door there. He's looking for more. Here comes Skylar Pruitt way up on the high side. Skylar Pruitt in the 96 ride, using that extreme high side of the racetrack, working his way maybe into a transfer spot. Now into the outside wall. He's going to go around. They're all going to come together. The 08 ride in there. John Fowler getting a piece of it. Jeremy Sutton into it as well, as Skylar Pruitt was working his way inside the top 5. He gets up into that outside wall, and we're going to go back under the caution flag here. We're going to take a look back and see what happens as Skylar Pruitt, unfortunately, getting up into that outside wall. Let's take a look back and see what happens. As you can see, I'm already parked into that outside wall. Maybe a little bit of contact with the rear tail tank of the 17 machine. As we'll watch this one. Looks like just gets a little tight there. Goes up the racetrack and unfortunately right into that opening. Oh, hard lick there for Jeremy Sutton. A hard lick there for the 08 ride as well as he drives right into that one. Mike Haley with some heavy damage. John Fowler getting into a piece of that as well. And a lot of mayhem unfolding there in that one, and a lot of damage to the 96 ride of Skylar Pruitt. That may put an end to his night, or his odds of working his way into the A main here in this one, as we're going to get ready to stack these drivers back up, and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here. As man, oh man, somewhat crazy racing action already in this one, and this is only the B main event here. We're not even into our A main feature event yet. There's only 9 drivers here in this B main. Will transfer through into the A main as we're going to get ready to keep on rocking and rolling here. As we're going to get ready to see that green flag back out in the air once again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to crank it up on this restart, so crank up that volume and cheer on your favorite driver as we're going to jump into a Peacemaker Gaming crank it up restart here as we're going to crank it up, baby. All right, is that caution flag going to come back out here? Caution flag number 3 here of our B main coming back out. We're going to take a look back and see what happens here. We're going to take a look and see what brings out caution flag number 3 here of our B main feature event. It looks like Matthew Etiquette here getting collected in that 120 ride. Let's see what happens. Maybe the 124 ride come together there. The 120 ride's going to slide down through the infield. And that's going to bring out our caution flag here once again. But we also saw Jeremy Sutton having so the 124 ride comes back up the racetrack. Clifford Bellamy is that outside wall. Jeremy Sutton gets into Joshua Blakely there, and Blakely getting another hard lick there. Getting collected in 2 different incidences there, bringing out the caution flag once again as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. As these drivers are going to get lined back up, they're going to get stacked back up as you see this whole field of cars right there behind this 39 ride of Jason Satterfield. The Satterfield out in front, continuing to lead the way here in this one. We're going to get ready to set these drivers back loose here. 39 ride out in front, leading the way. All right, as the green flag back out in the air here for the 39 ride of Jason Satterfield. The Satterfield out in front, leading the way here in our B main consolation race. Our B main here in full swing as the 39 ride continues to lead the way as everyone battling as hard as they can back there, trying to work their way up into the top 9 to transfer through. But we're going to see another caution flag here at this time. Looks like Skylar Pruitt, John Fowler, Clifford Bellamy all coming together here deep in this one. Oh, Jeremy Sutton and John Fowler come together. A hard lick there for John Fowler in that scary stroke number 48 ride. As Fowler goes for a crazy ride here as the 17 ride gets super loose in the bottom of the corner, comes up the racetrack, collects him. Clifford Bellamy right there as well, going upside down. Hard lick there again for a couple of these drivers not having the run that they would want to. Here's that Dirty Monkey Motorsports number 48 ride with a lot of heavy damage there in that one. All right, as we're going to stack them back up and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here. 39 ride continues to lead the way as the laps continue to get clicked off here. Coming to a close quickly in this B main race, but these drivers doing a fantastic job here trying to stay up inside the top 9. We've seen a few drivers unfortunately slide back. We've seen some others work their way farther forward here and into a transfer position. But man, oh man, it is getting tight up here at the front of the field as these guys continue to duke it out and continue to beat and bang as Jason Satterfield leads the way here. Satterfield out in front. Stephen Lindo there in second. Matt Fletchell there in third. Nathan Voss there in fourth. Ian Goody there in fifth. Luke Hines, Jordan McAvoy, Bryce Dickinson, and Patrick Julio rounding out our top 9 drivers as we are back. The green flag racing, the green flag back out into the air here. These guys doing a fantastic job up at the front of the field. You see the 214 ride of Stephen Lindo trying to reel in that 39 ride as he's trying to catch right back to his rear bumper, but we're going to see the caution flag come back out here as this time, oh no, looks like trouble for one of our series sponsors. Looks like the 911 machine of Nicholas Merkley may be collected in this one. Let's take a look back and see what happens as Luke Hines gets collected in this as well. There's a couple drivers up inside our top 9 getting a piece of this one. Nathan Voss, he goes from kind of around, collects the 17 ride. 99, 911 ride getting collected as well. The 99 ride of Patrick Julio in there as well. We also saw Bryce Dickinson with some heavy contact there as well in that 84 ride. They all just kind of run into each other, just run out of room, and they just continue to bounce around and beat and bang there. Unfortunately, Merkley goes upside down. The 099 ride of Greg Abrams goes upside down as well. Bryce Dickinson with some heavy contact there. Man, that was a tough one. There was a lot of contact with everyone running inches off of each other. Unfortunately, nowhere to go and just kept getting collected in it. That's a tough one there for a lot of drivers as there was a lot of cars that were up inside of our top 5. Top 9 in there as we're going to go back to green flag racing here as the green flag back out in the air here once again for the 39 ride with 5 more laps left to go here for Jason Satterfield. Satterfield trying to hold off the field here and pick up this B main win, but here comes Matt Fletchell. Fletchell up on the high side here as the 26 ride tries to work his way into the A main feature event. Stephen Lindo right there in position number 3. Nathan Voss there in 4th. Ian Goody there in 5th. Patrick Julio up to 6th with Jordan McAvoy there in 7th. Cody Olsen now into 9th as Jeremy Vaughn and Samuel walking in battle side by side for the final transfer spot into the top 10. These guys continue to duke it out. Clifford Bellamy with a good run here. Clifford, we just saw upside down not too long ago, is going to get collected again. The 99 right in there. The 17 in there as well, and we're going to go back under the caution flag here. More mayhem in our B main consolation race, and the caution flag coming back out here once again. As the caution flag coming back out here, we saw a couple drivers having some good runs, but then unfortunately get collected there is Patrick in that 99 ride, unfortunately going to go around here. It's like some contact between him and Cody Olsen. Kind of gets onto the binders, but nowhere to go. You see the 007 ride get a piece of Cody Olsen to spin him around the 17 ride. The 84 of Bryce Dickinson getting collected again. As Luke Hines with some heavy contact there. You see John Fowler parked down pit side. Patrick Julio goes down pit side. We also saw the 6 ride get spun out there by the 007 ride of Samuel Bachman after the initial contact with the 99 in the 6 ride. A couple heavy hits once again. A lot of drivers parked down pit side now, taking their rides off the racetrack as we're going to get ready to stack them back up. And we're going to try this again here as we're going to have a short run here to the finish of our B main consolation race. As our B main going to come to a close here rather quickly as we got 3 more laps left to go. Jason Satterfield out in front. Matt Fletchell there in second. Stephen Lindo there in third as we are back to green flag racing as we go single file here to try to finish this one off. Jason Satterfield out in front and 2 more laps left to go. He's going to lead him down the backstretch. Here comes a big run by the 26 rider, Matt Fletchell. Fletchell knows all he needs to do is come home here in position number 2 to transfer through into the A main as Jason Satterfield out in front trying to pick up our B main win. And here is the battle for that final transfer spot. The 8 rider, Jeremy Vaughn, holding on to that position with the 002 ride. Can't get there, so Clifford Bellamy, the first car out as they're wrecking past the start finish line. Jason Satterfield with the B main win. Matt Fletchell, Lindo, Vossi, Goody, McAvoy, Olsen, Bachman, and Jeremy Vaughn are going to round out our transfers there into the A main. As holy moly, ladies and gentlemen, that was a crazy B main race, man, as these guys were bouncing all over the place. That was a lot of contact, a lot of driving and beating and banging. Dang, learn to drive. I know, Tracy, I know, right? I know. There was a lot of contact there, but there's a lot of pressure on the line for those drivers to try to work their way into the A main there. Old Satterfield having a great run there, Dalton, having a great run for that 39 ride. Blakely says ran out of talent. Come on now, Josh. Come on now. You're just a little rusty, my boy. You're just a little rusty. Dumb Skyler. That was rough, my boy. That was rough for you, homie. That was a tough one right there. I was really hoping to see that 69 or the 96 ride work his way into the 18 there, but a tough break there. Tough break there in that one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, these drivers out on the racetrack here for a quick warm-up session. They're going to get some practice in. They're going to get all warmed up and ready to go as we're going to get ready to set these drivers loose for our A main feature event. Our A main about to be underway here. As these drivers starting to get a little bit of practice in here. They're all out there on that racetrack. Talon Willis out there as well. It's been a long time since we saw this pen ride out on the racetrack. That's why we get these drivers a quick little warm-up session. You still see some more mayhem unfold there, but Talon, it's been a long time since he won heat race number 1, and here he is out on the racetrack once again, trying to get warmed back up. So is Joshua Ely, Keith Hackney. These guys trying to get some practice in again, trying to get their hands and mind back into the racing. They're going to get ready to go here for our A main feature event. James Stockton jumping out onto the racetrack. You see the 17 ride as well. It's been a long time since we saw the 17 ride out there onto the racetrack as well. That's Logan Rourke out there. Seth Castle, William Hargraves right there in front of them. Hargraves with another great looking ride there for that Dirt Panda Racing team, man. That thing is slick. That is a slick looking ride, Chad. We're going to get ready here for our A main feature event in a few more moments. So ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just tuning in, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, make sure you hit that gosh heckin' follow button. And if you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button as we continue to build more and more over there on that red site. Let's go, Bones. Let's go, Chelsea. Let's go, my girl. Let's go, Chelsea Hammond coming in, showing that love. Just missed it. Just missed it, Tony. Unfortunate break there, my boy. Just unfortunate there in that one. Yo, Tony Whipperman coming in, smashing that like on the stream. Jesse Edmondson coming in, smashing that like as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we're currently sitting on 37 reactions. Can we hit Can we hit 50 reactions on the stream here? We need 13 more reactions on the stream. Tag your friends, tag your family, hit that share button, and make sure you smash that like button as we work on 50 reactions here for the evening. Jump into the chat, let us know who you're cheering for, as we're going to get ready to rock and roll here in a few more moments with our A main feature event. Yo, Dalton Butcher coming in, smashing that like on the stream. Kale Turner coming in with that like on the stream as well. Beverly Wells coming in, smashing that like. Let's go, Beverly. Let's go, Turner. Let's go, Dalton. Let's get it, baby. Let's go as that breaks us over that 40 reaction marker. Over 40 reactions now. Let's see if we can hit that 50 marker as we're going to get ready here in a few more seconds for our A main feature event about to get underway. Yo, Tony, my boy, good job there in that one. Just unfortunately coming up a little bit short, man, but good run. And you know what? This is going to give you some good practice and some good readiness to get ready here for the future races, man, as you're going to see what you need to do to be able to work your way into the A main in one of these races. Yo, Aaron Langley coming in with that share. Peggy Hargraves Clark coming in, smashing that like on the stream. What is good, Peggy? What is good, my girl? Coming in, showing that love, smashing that like on the stream. Satterfield about to show them how to run Charlotte. Satterfield looks very, very stout. He looked really good there in that B main, but he's going to have a lot of work to do here to try and work his way into the A main here. He's going to have a lot of work cut out for him in this one, as he's going to have to really battle hard to try to drive his way up towards the front of the field here, as he's going to have a lot of drivers to pass here to work his way to the front of the field, as we're going to get locked, stocked, and ready here for our A main feature event, ladies and gentlemen. Came here for a show. Well, here you go, as we're going to get ready to go green flag racing with our A main feature event. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it, baby. Let's go, chat. Let's go, baby. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be one heck of a show, one heck of a race out here tonight, as we're going to get ready to set these drivers loose with our A main feature event. Our A main getting ready here. Aaron Langley coming in with that like on the stream. The Great White North Racing coming in, smashing that like as well, as we're going to get ready to set these drivers loose. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you came here for a show. Well, here you go, as we're going to get ready for our A main feature event, as these drivers start to load into the sim and they start to roll around the racetrack. We're going to get ready to set these drivers loose. Starting on the pole in this one with the Great White North 358 Modified Series season opener, race number 1 of 12. Starting on the pole in the 10 ride, our first heat race winner of the series, that is Talon Willis. To his outside in the 17 ride, that is Logan Rourke. Starting inside a row at number 2 in the Elite Performance Industries number 55M, that is Cody Myers. Into his outside, his teammate in the 69K, that is Keith Hackney. Starting inside a row at number 3 in the 20R, that is Cody Gagliano. Into his outside in the 83 is Brian Taft. Starting inside a row at number 4, we see the 71 of William Hargraves. In the 7 ride of Seth Castle, Sean Hayes and Ty Dickinson round out our top 10, as we are going to go green flag racing here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, the third track here at Charlotte, as we are green flag racing with the Great White North 358 Modifieds. And out in front, it's Talon Willis, and he's going to lead lap number 1 here of our A main feature event. Logan Rourke right there to his outside. Here comes Steve Hackney, as he's right there on the back bumper of the 17 ride, as these drivers keep it clean and green. 2 laps out of 50 for the Putter Bow 50, as the Great White North Dirt Racing Series back underway here on Facebook Gaming and YouTube Gaming, as these drivers doing a great job as Logan Rourke looks to take that lead away. He's going to slide up in front of the 69K, and Logan Rourke now out in front. Logan Rourke taking the lead here. It's a 17 ride, doing a great job leading the way. The 69K, Keith Hackney right there in second. Now you see Talent sliding back the third as he's going to be right there in that third position, sliding up to the high side. As it looks like that high side really starting to come in strong here early on in this feature event, as you see all these drivers starting to work their way up to the high side, but they are running nose to tail here. Now Talent taking a look down low on Keith Hackney, as Hackney got right into the back bumper there. Logan Rourke had to get out of the throttle just ever so slightly. Cody Myers right there in position number 4. Brian Taft there in 5th. Now we see Matt Brunner as Brunner gets around. Here goes a big wreck here. William Hargraves in at the 7 right of Seth Castle. All these drivers trying to avoid this. We see Nathan Voss upside down. Cody Gagliano with some hard contact in that one, and we're going to see our first big wreck of the series here, as these guys really come together at a corner number 4, and the caution flag is going to fly. We're going to take a look back and see what happens here as the 22 ride of Brunner right there trying to take a look down low on the 83 ride of Brian Taft. Gets into Taft, has to check up a little bit. That checks up the 21C ride, which then collects the 20R ride. They all kind of pile into it. The 9 ride gets a good piece of that as well. That was Sean Hayes. That's what put Nathan Voss upside down, and man, oh man, that was a pretty big wreck down here in corner number 4. We'll take another look at this one. So a little bit of mayhem unfolding here as these drivers unfortunately all come together. We'll take a little bit of a look farther away here. Unfortunately, everyone just running so close together that they didn't quite have enough time to check up or get out of the way there, and unfortunately a lot of cars got tore up in that one. We saw at least 7, 8 drivers getting some hard contact there. Early on, we see that caution flag fly and a lot of carnage unfold as Cody Gagliano with some heavy damage. We saw Samuel Bachman, Sean Hayes, Nathan Voss also get a good piece of that one. Cody Gagliano in there, Jeremy Vaughn, Cody Olson, Ian Goody getting some of that one as well. 22 riding the 21C also getting a piece. They're both back on the racetrack as we're going to go back to green flag racing as the green flag back out in the air here for Logan Rourke as Rourke with a great restart. The 17 ride out in front here, shot out of a cannon in corner number 4. Cody Myers now up into position number 2. He's going to try the bottom side here through 3 and 4 as Keith Hackney right there to his high side as the 2 Elite Performance Industries rides. They're in second and third on the racetrack. They're being followed right now by one of their teammates, that 10 ride right there in position number 4 as it's all NLR up at the front of the field here. Logan Rourke, the only driver of a little bit of a misfit here, as Rourke with performance, not with Apex Industries, I do believe is who Logan Rourke is with here. So that Apex ride out in front leading the way. He's got Keith Hackney though all over his back bumper. Cody Myers, Talon Willis, Charles Barnes, all with that NLR the Elite Performance Industries rides. They're in first, second, third, fourth, fifth. I don't even know. They're just all over the place, man. It's all NLR up there as we saw Keith Hackney go for that big slide job there on Logan Rourke as Rourke continues to lead the way here. 12 laps down this time by the start-finish line and 38 more laps left to go as Keith Hackney all over the back bumper of Logan Rourke. He's going to take a look down low once again as Rourke continuing to hold off that 69K ride. Hackney getting a little bit of a momentum killer there in 1 and 2. He's going to slide back to his teammate as Cody Myers. There in third, Talon there in fourth, Charles Barnes there in fifth. see a caution flag fly here once again as the caution flag coming back out as we were about to go through the field there. The caution flag coming back out in this one. We're going to take a look back and see what happens. As it looks like the 37 ride of James Stockton, a little bit of 3 wide here off corner number 2. He's going to kind of get stuck in the middle there, kind of get bounced around. Cody Olsen gets into him. He gets up into that outside wall. Goes a little bit airborne there, some heavy damage, but that ride getting slowed up on the racetrack enough where they're going to throw that caution flag with him being up in the air like that and parked down there in corner number 3. Oh my. That could have been a lot worse there for the 37 ride, but you can see a ton of damage done already to that ride as a tough break there for James Stockton. He's going to unfortunately take that ride down pit side, going to use one of his quick repairs, and he's going to head back out onto the racetrack. But now deep in this one, he's going to have a lot of ground to remake up as we're going to get ready to set these drivers back loose as Logan Rourke still out in front here. Delaware restarts at the front of the field. We're going to get ready to set these drivers back loose. Yo, Donnie Goody coming in, smashing that like as well on the stream. Donnie coming in, showing that love, hitting that like on the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just tuning in, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button as we continue to grow more and more and more here on Peacemaker Gaming. And we're working on 3,000 followers here. We're only about 10 or 15 followers away from hitting that 3,000 followers here on Peacemaker Gaming. So join that Peacemaker crew, join the Peacemaker fam, and smash that follow button as we're going to get ready to set these drivers back loose. Logan Rourke out in front all by himself here as he's got Keith Hackney and Cody Myers right there behind him as we are back to green flag racing. Logan Rourke out in front once again, shot out of a cannon as Keith Hackney looking for a good run up here on the high side, trying to reel him back in as these drivers doing a fantastic job side by side all throughout the field behind these guys. Everyone trying to search around this racetrack looking for more speed here and there as you see the 21C ride up on the high side here, trying to take that 5th position away from Matt Brunner. As Brunner, now we see the 69K ride up into the outside wall. The caution flag going to come back out as Keith Hackney up into the outside wall here in that Elite Performance Industries ride. We're going to take a look back and see what happens here as he was flying back like a stone here. We'll have to see what happens. He may have gotten saved by the bell here as it looks like Seth Castle may have went around right before this. That's what brings out our caution flag right there. Seth Castle going airborne, a couple heavy licks there. That's going to bring out our caution flag, and I think that is going to save the 69K ride of Keith Hackney. He may have too much damage on that ride, but sitting there in position number 2. The caution flag may have saved his position. As he gets up into that outside wall, Talon drives him in there a little bit farther. Some heavy damage there, a couple more hits there from the 21C and the 83 ride, but the caution flag coming out. I do believe that is going to allow the 69K ride to stay in 2nd position, but then he takes that ride down pit side, maybe? No, he stays on the racetrack here. That's a surprise. As he's going to stay out onto the racetrack. I thought he would have went down pit side and got some work done for that 69 ride. But he's going to stay out onto the racetrack. Talon there in position number 2. Keith Hackney's going to choose that high side of the racetrack, looking for some more big runs as Charles Barnes there in 4th and Cody Myers there in 5th. Brian Taft. Then we see Matt Brunner, Ty Dickinson with a great run in that Papa Mike Promotions. Sweet Tea Gang number 2 ride as he's up inside the top 10 as we're going to go back to green flag racing as the green flag back out in the air here. Logan Rourke out in front, Talon Willis right there in position number 2. As Talon trying to work his way up to the back bumper of the 17 machine. He's looking for a good run down here through corner number 3 and 4 as Keith Hackney back there in 3rd. And Charles Barnes there in position number 4 as we're going to get another caution flag here on the racetrack. The caution flag coming out here. Looks like Joshua Ely coming back onto the racetrack. That's possibly going to bring out our caution flag, as iRacing thought that the 09 ride was stopped there on the track, but it also looks like Jordan McAvoy having some issues. He's going to get up into the outside wall here. He's going to get woed up. Some more contact. There we go. The 422 ride goes around there after a couple heavy licks, and that Hot Lap Heroes number 422 ride going to go around, and that's what's going to actually bring out our first caution flag. Then we also saw, I do believe, Keith Hackney. As soon as that caution flag came out, I do believe Hackney went down the inside here. Not 100% sure. Yeah, it does look like the 69K ride is checked up. He's going to come down pit side, and he's actually going to get some work done to that ride. That's going to put Hackney deep in this field now. He's going to have to work his way through a lot of carnage and a lot of cars to work his way back up towards the front of the field, as Logan Rourke out in front now has Talon Willis and Charles Barnes there behind him. Cody Myers in fourth, Brian Taft there in position number 5. Matt Brunner there in 6 with Matt Fletchell. Ty Dickinson, Sean Hayes, and Ian Goody rounding out our top 10 drivers in this one. Stephen Lindo, Cody Gagliano, Samuel Bachman, William Hargraves, Jeremy Vaughn, James Stockton, Nathan Voss, Seth Castle, Jason Satterfield, Cody Wilson, Olson, Lon Franks, Keith Hackney, Cody Jordan McAvoy, and Joshua Ely rounding out our field there, as it looks like Cody Olson and Keith Hackney are the final drivers on the lead lap, as we're going to go back to green flag racing here. The green flag back out in the air once again for Logan Rourke. Rourke with a great jump over the 10 ride of Talon Willis, as Willis is going to stay there in position number 2. The 21 seat ride of Charles Barnes going to slide up and into position number 3. There is Brian Taft and Matt Fletchell there in 4th and 5th, as Fletchell trying to work his way towards the front of the field, having a great run in that Shocker Motorsports number 26 ride. Sean Hayes getting bounced around a little bit, as it's an absolute dogfight back here throughout the field. 2, 3, 4 wide now, upside down. I don't even know who that was. Talon Willis, I do believe, going upside down here. So our second place driver going for a ride, and we're back under the caution flag. Caution flag coming back out here after a hard lick for Talon Willis, as he was right there in position number 2. We're going to take a look and see what happens, as Talon was already up into the wall here as he goes for the big slide job. That's what happens. Talon goes for a massive slide job here in corner number 3, goes up the racetrack into that outside wall. We'll take a look back and see what happens. Slides up in front of our leader there, tries to clear him, but makes it up a little too high, gets into that outside wall, and everybody kind of gets into him, and they're already 3-4 wide back here. Nowhere to go for Hayes, as he gets right into Talon. Upside down, and a lot of heavy damage there for that Elite Performance Industries next level racing ride of Talon Willis, as that's a tough break. He was having a great run, and that car is absolutely tore apart. I do believe Talon leaving pit side here, but that rear axle still messed up. I don't know if he's going to be able to fix that ride here without taking it actually down on the hook. That rear axle all bent up, all messed up. I don't think he's going to be able to get that thing reset. He's going to have to actually tow that ride down pit side here. So a tough break there for Talon Willis, as now he does that. He is parked down pit side. Fortunately for him, he may lose a couple laps here, as we're primed to get ready to go back to green flag racing. As Logan Rourke out in front now with Charles Barnes and Brian Taft right there behind him, as that Team BCR doing a great job here, as Brian Taft has worked his way now into position number 3. Cody Myers and Matt Fletchell round out our top 5, as we are back to green flag racing. Another great restart there for Logan Rourke, as Rourke once again shot out of a cannon here in that 17 machine. Charles Barnes there in second in the NLR Elite Performance Industries ride as he holds on to position number 3 and more 3-4 wide racing back here as Matt Brunner's worked his way up into position number 4. He battles side by side there with Matt Fletchel and the 55 ride of Cody Myers. Myers is going to jump up there, and he's got his eyes set on that 83 ride of Brian Tapp. Some more contact deeper in the field here. Looks like Cody Gagliano getting all bent out of shape after a little bit of contact between him and Jeremy Vaughn. You also see Keith Hackney working his way back up through the field, as well as Hackney now back up into position number 3, and he's got his eyes set on making the pass here on Ty Dickinson in that 37 ride of James Stockton as he's all over Stockton's back bumper here. Samuel Bachman right there as well, just inside of our top 10 as he's there in position number 10. William Hargrave up into 7th now as he battles side by side here with Stephen Lindo. Matt Fletchel right there in front of him. Sean Hayes rounding out our 6 top drivers here. Matt Fletchel there battling side by side with him as Matt Brunner just inside our top 5. Here's our 5th place driver there on the racetrack is that 22 machine. Cody Myers there in 4th, Brian Taft, Charles Barnes, and still Logan Rourke out in front as that 17 ride is absolutely hooked up here tonight as we're going to go back to the caution flag here as a caution flag coming out once again. Looks like James Stockton and Keith Hackney running oh so close together there. We saw Hackney all over the back bumper of that 37 ride. Unfortunately, the 37 all over the back bumper. I do believe that was, I'm trying to think of who that was. Castle getting a piece of that as well going around. He gets into the back of the 007 ride of Samuel Bachman, and the 37 gets up into the outside wall, rapidly loses pace there and nowhere to go for Keith Hackney. He drives right into him. Seth Castle gets a piece of that as well. So doesn't Cody Olson. We're going to jump right on board here with the 69K ride and see exactly what he sees heading down into corner number 3 in the amount of time he has to try to avoid this as, oh, he just had no time at all. Just gets out of the gas, but can't quite get that car pointed down the racetrack and drives right into the side of the 37 of James Stockton. A tough break there as we're going to get these drivers stacked back up and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing as it looks like Logan Rourke showing me Logan Rourke back into 23rd position here, Chad. I don't know if Logan Rourke may have gotten, oh, something happened there to Logan Rourke or not, if he went down pit side or what might have happened to the 17 machine. Huh. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, a change of events here as it looks like the 17 ride of Logan Rourke now deep in the field here as he's back in 22nd. That means our leader is now the 21C ride of Charles Barnes as Barnes now out in front. Cody Myers there in second. Sean Hayes with a big run down on the bottom side as here comes Hayes up through the bottom side of the racetrack. He's going to bring William Hargraves and Samuel Bachman right down there with him as Hayes just clears the front nose of the 55 ride of Cody Myers. Myers probably is going to be very happy with that move as he just barely clears the front nose of that 55 ride. William Hargraves right down on the bottom side of the racetrack as well as their 3, 4, 5 wide there coming out of corner number 4 as these drivers putting on one heck of a show here for us as we're going to get ready for 24 laps left to go. These drivers are not done beating and banging. Here comes Cody Gagliano right through the middle trying to work his way back up towards the front. Here comes Ian Goody and Stephen Lindo as well as they all try to work their way up towards the front. You see Ty Dickinson right down through the middle here as well as he's got Cody Olson. Jason Satterfield right there as well, the 69K and Keith Hackney there as there's another dogfight through the field. The 6 ride and the 69 ride come together up into the outside wall goes the 37 ride. The 69K upside down is Logan Rourke and the caution flag gonna come back out here once again. We saw it brewing And there it goes. These drivers blowing the top off in this one as Jason Satterfield, Keith Hackney, Logan Rourke, and James Stockton all come together here in corner number 1. So we're going to take a look back and see what happens as it looks like the 6th ride of Cody Olsen comes down over the nose here. Just kind of gets a piece of Keith Hackney. That's going to move Hackney kind of out of shape right there. And then Hackney gets into the 39 ride, comes up the racetrack right in front of the 37 and that 17 machine of Logan Rourke. Rourke nowhere to go. The 37 ride nowhere he could go either, as they all get a heavy piece of that one. Oh, and that's how quickly it can happen right there, chat. Not enough time for the 17 ride to get onto the binders. And another heartbreak there for Logan Rourke, as that's going to reset him back at the rear of the field, and he's going to have to try to make up all that ground once again, and not a lot of laps left to try to get it done, as Charles Barnes out in front, Sean Hayes there in second, Brian Daft into third, William Hargraves there in fourth, Samuel Bachman there in position number 5, Cody Myers, Ian Goody, Matt Brunner, Cody Gagliano, Matt Fletchell, and Stephen Lindau round out our top 10 here, as we're going to get ready to set these drivers back loose. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to crank it up on this restart, so crank up that volume and cheer on your favorite driver. Another massive pile up down here, a bunch of drivers getting collected. The caution flag going to come back out here. The caution flag coming back out, another huge pile up down here in corner number 3. We're going to try to take a look back and see how this one gets underway here, as we saw a lot of drivers just continuously getting piled into this one. Looks like the 9 ride of Sean Hayes, unfortunately, first driver up into that outside wall. William Hargraves in with the 83 ride. A lot of our top 5, top 10 drivers all getting collected here in this one. And man, oh man, that was a pile up right there, Chad. As these drivers just get into it here, and no one can really get out of the way. Good job there by Ian Goody in the 007 ride of Samuel Bachman to avoid that one. We saw Nathan Bossy go upside down, I do believe, in that 562 ride. And everyone just trying to avoid it, and everyone just piling in. We see a couple drivers up into the catch fence there. A lot of tore up race cars there. I'm sure this is going to mix up our top 5 here very much. As out in front, it is still the 21C rider, Charles Barnes, as Barnes continues to lead the way here. Charles out in front, William Hargraves now scored in position number 2, Samuel Bachman there in third. Ian Goody, Cody Gagliano now up inside the top 5, Matt Fletchell there in 6th. The 22 ride there in 7th, Lon Franks, Jeremy Bott, and Ty Dickinson rounding out our top 10 as the 10 ride of Talon. Looks like he was ahead of the field there, so he's actually going to get back onto the lead lap here, as it looked like he had everyone pretty much a lap down there, so he's going to go back to the rear of the field here and line up where he's supposed to be. Just got one too many wave arounds. We're going to get ready to set these drivers back loose. Charles Barnes out in front. William Hargraves and Samuel Bachman there in second and third. Ian Goody and Cody Gagliano round out our top 5 as we're going to go back to green flag racing here. We're going to continue on with our Peacemaker Gaming. Crank it up. mind, we're going to go to the Peacemaker Gaming Crank It Up caution flag. Is the caution flag going to come back out here onto the racetrack rather quickly in this one? A little bit of cautions, breeding cautions here. Not even sure what this caution flag was for. I don't see anyone turned around. Oh, there we go. Who is that? That's the 55 rider, Cody Myers. Myers was having a great run here all night long, and it looks like maybe some contact here between Keith Hackney and the 17 ride in front of Cody Myers here up on the high side. 17 ride. Unfortunately there, the 17 ride going to go around. And that is going to bring out yet again another caution flag. The 17 ride of Logan Rourke kind of going around, comes down the racetrack, collects the 55 ride of Cody Myers. Nathan Foss also getting a piece of that one. Both going down through the infield there as they're going to have to get reset, relined back up. And we're going to get ready to set these drivers back loose here once again. Charles Barnes out in front here, continuing to lead the way. Yo, Dean Reynolds coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Dean? Kennedy Wellington coming in with that like on the stream as well. Aaron Langley becoming a brand new follower. Aaron, welcome to the Peacemaker crew. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, chat. All right, as we are back to green flag racing here. Charles Barnes out in front, and we're going to crank it up here once again. Right, and some more carnage there deeper in the field once again. The caution flag gonna come back out here. That's, you know what, we're gonna get rid of the crank it up here. As the crank it up, I feel, always causes these caution flags. The crank it up caution flag is what we like to call it. I think it's a little bit of an announcer's curse trying to do it. So it's just trying to get a drink into me, chat, as we see yet again another caution flag here. Looks like Jordan McAvoy, unfortunately, getting collected here in this one in that 422 machine, as we'll take a look and see what happens. Down into corner number 3, looks like Keith Hackney gets a little bit too deep into that 422 ride, gets him turned around. You also see some more carnage farther forward as well. Brian Knapp collected, the 04 along Franks also in that one. James Stockton getting another piece as well. Let me see here. Let's see if we can get... Where is Lon Franks? There he is. It looks like Lon Franks just gets up into the outside wall here as well. Gets stuffed in there. Nowhere to go for the 83, the 6 ride as well. The 9 ride all getting into that as well as a couple incidences down there in 3 and 4, causing yet again another caution flag. As we get ready to get going here once again. Yo, John Quill Jr. coming in, smashing that follow button, becoming part of the Peacemaker crew, smashing that gosh heckin' follow button. Let's get it. Crap, I thought I accepted the league invite. I didn't, no wonder I didn't see it. Oh, Shane, my boy, that's tough, bro. That is tough. Shane, we'll get you in. We'll make sure you're in the next one. There is a couple drop tweets but unfortunately not out here in this one. Is a top break as we are back to green flag racing as Charles Barnes out in front here. William Hargraves right there in position number 2. Hargraves doing a great job holding on to that second spot on the racetrack. Samuel Bachman right there in third is now Cody Gagliano trying to work his way up here into the top 3 as he's right there in fourth. Ian Goody there in position number 5 with Matt Fletcher and Matt Runner right there behind him in 6 and 7. Logan Rourke back up inside the top 10 as the 17 ride. Now into position number 8, Joshua Ely there in 9th, and Keith Hackney up inside the top 10 here as well. As we're going to go back under the caution flag here. Looks like some more carnage unfolding a little deeper in the field here as we'll take a look back and see what happens. Once again, is yet again another caution flag coming out here. Trying to find where the caution flag came out. Looks like maybe Brian Taft once again getting collected, as it looks like they're 3, almost 4 wide here on quarter number 2. Him and Ty Dickinson just run out of room up there on the high side. That right front tire climbs that outside wall, lays the 83 ride upside down, and a tough break there for the BCR number 83 ride as he goes for a ride here. Runs out of room there in that front end, climbs that outside wall, was upside down and goes for a wild ride there. A tough break there for Brian Taft. Luckily enough, he lands back on all 4 tires and keeps that ride rolling, but unfortunately for him, that's going to put him deep in the field here once again as we're going to get ready to get back to green flag racing. Charles Barnes out in front here. William Hargraves right there in second. Samuel Bachman there in position number 3 with Cody Gagliano and Ian Goody rounding out our top 5. Then we see Matt Fletcher, Matt Brunner, Logan Rourke, Ty Dickinson, and Joshua Ely rounding out our top 10 here in this one. Keith Hackney on the outside of the top 10 looking in. So is it Cody Olson and Talon Willis, Sean Hayes and Cody Myers rounding out our top 15 as we're going to go back to green flag racing with 9 more laps left to go here. 9 more laps to get it done here at the dirt track at Charlotte. As these drivers doing a fantastic job here, we still see some more beating and banging here. Some more 3-4 wide battles around the racetrack as Logan Rourke tries to work his way back towards the front of the field here. Matt Fletcher's going to jump up and take that 5th position away from Ian Goody. So Goody back there to 6. Here comes the 09 rider, Joshua Ely, the 2 ride of Ty Dickinson right there in that mix as well. As now you see Logan Rourke, Keith Hackney right there on the high side. They're going to work their way inside the top 10 now as they continue their march back towards the front. So is it Talon Willis. As Willis right there as well. He's going to jump up and take that 11th position away from Keith Hackney. That time by the start-finish line. But out in front now, it looks like the 71 rider, William Hargraves, finding something down on the bottom side by side there with that high-end momentum going towards that 21C ride. Is going to keep Charles Barnes out in front as Barnes continues to lead the way, though. William Hargraves looking, trying to find some way to get around that 21C ride. As now Hargraves has the 007 of Samuel Bachman down to his inside. Cody Gagliano right there, as well as we're going to get a late race caution flag. As the caution flag coming back out here, and we're going to stack them back up. We're going to re-rack them and get them back into single file here, and we're going to go back to green flag racing as we'll take a look back here first and see what brings out yet again another caution flag this time. As we're going to go back to green flag racing, I do believe with 3 more laps left to go here. Take a look and see what brings out this caution flag. So it looks like Joshua Ely in the 09 ride battling here. We saw this battle for quite a while. Talon Willis right there, the DWR number 2 ride up. Ty Dickinson kind of just drifts up the racetrack a little bit They were 3 wide, almost 4 wide there. They just kind of run out of room as Ty slides up just ever so slightly there. Makes that little bit of contact with the 09 ride. It's been Joshua Ely around that also collects the 2 ride as well, as I do believe Ty possibly going to take an EOL on that one. I'm not 100% sure. We'll take a look and see here. No, doesn't look like it, as looks like some net code error there, and unfortunate break there for the 9 ride. Joshua Ely working his way back up inside the top 10, and unfortunately here for him, he's going to be back there once again, back into 23rd position in that Elite Performance Industries number 09 ride. Another one of those NLR machines back there battling hard, as we saw a lot of those NLR rides right there inside the top 10, battling hard for every position they could out there on the racetrack. But right now, it's one of the NLR rides out in front leading the way here, as Charles Barnes is going to look to go back to Green Flag Racing. He's going to try to hold off the hard-charging William Hargraves, and Samuel Bachman is there in second and third. Cody Gagliano and Matt Fletcher round out our top 5 as we are back to Green Flag Racing. 3 more laps left to go here in this one. Charles Barnes out in front. William Hargraves right there in position number 2. Samuel Bachman, though, trying to use the middle side of the racetrack to take that second spot away as they're side by side for position number 2. It's exactly what Charles Barnes wants to see as he tries to open up his lead ever so slightly over that 71H ride. But now the 71 with a good run here through 3 and 4, trying to close the gap here as we're going to see the white flag fly one more time around for Charles Barnes, as Barnes out in front here, out of corner number 2. He's going to lead him down the backstretch. One more shot for Hargraves. He's going to look down low as the 21C is going to trip up the racetrack, and he's going to pick up the checkered flag here as Charles Barnes picks up the checkered flag in the opening race of the Great White North 358 Modified Series, as he gets it done. The NLR Next Level Racing ride, the Elite Performance Industries machine, parks it down here in victory lane. William Hargraves right there in second in that Wild Bill Designs number 71H ride. That Dirt Panda Racing team coming home in position number 2, and Samuel Bachman right there in position number 3 in that Expert Installation number 007 ride, as he comes home in that 3rd spot on the racetrack. Cody Gagliano coming home in position number 4 there, that 20R, that live wire racing ride, coming home there in 4th, and Matt Fletcher in that Shocker Motorsports number 26 ride, rounding out our top 5 drivers here in this one. Man, look at that Dirt Panda ride. He gave it everything he could, working his way through the field, and was right there trying to find a way around Charles Barnes late in this one. But Charles doing everything he could to stay out in front and pick up the first win of this series. A heck of a run and a heck of a drive there by that number 21C ride of Charles Barnes, as we're going to pull Charles up into the Discord here for his post-race interview. Congratulations, Charles. Everyone cheering on Charles Barnes and all these drivers having a great run. Let's see those checkered flags fly up in the chat right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see those checkered flags fly, and those congratulations here to all of our racers, our top 3 drivers, Charles Barnes, William Hargraves, and Samuel Bachman coming home there in 1, 2, and 3 and parking their rides down here on the front stretch, as we're going to jump up into the Discord here with our race winner, as Mr. Charles Barnes waiting patiently here in the Discord. We're going to bring him down into the broadcast booth for his post-race interviews here in just a couple more seconds. But ladies and gentlemen, what a run, what a race that was. We're currently sitting at 46 reactions on the stream as well on Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just tuning in and you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, that heart reaction on the stream. That way we can hit that 50 reactions on the stream here tonight. Hit that share button as well, as we're 2 shares away from 50 shares on the stream as well. And you guys have been absolutely killing it here all night long, and I cannot thank each and every one of you fans in the stands for tuning in and watching this one as the first race of the series coming in here in this one, as we're going to jump into the broadcast booth with that 21C rider Charles Barnes, as we're going to pull our race winner here into the broadcast booth. Hey Charles, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker broadcasting booth. Do you get a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Charles, my boy, what a wild, wild race. A lot of beating and banging, a lot of caution flags there, here and there, as everyone running as hard as they possibly can, trying to make sure that they can get their, trying to make sure that they can get the best finish they can here in the opening race of the series. But no one got a better finish than you did here tonight, as that 21C ride was on rails here. You worked your way past a lot of cars early on. You jumped out in front, and from that point on, you never looked back. You had William Hargraves there in the closing laps trying to find a way to get around you, but you just kept it up there on that high side with all that high side momentum, continuing to run wicked fast lap times, and you pick up the first checkered flag here of the Great White North 358 modified series. How does it feel, and how'd you get it done here, man, as that was a heck of a drive and a heck of a run here for that 21 ride here tonight?
It feels pretty good. I knew the top was going to be there early on, and so I just kind of stayed up there the whole race. Kind of got a little bit handed to me here and there with the yellows because there was a lot of them, but I just stuck to it, stuck to my guns, stayed there, kept picking them off here and there, and I had some teammates getting the wall, getting some wrecks up there at the front, and that kind of gave me some spots. I hate it for them, but there towards the end of the race, I kept hearing them saying they were running up through the field, running the middle and stuff. And I was like, it's hard to come off the top when you're pulling away a little bit at a time. And I was like, if Williams or Samuel passes me in the middle, maybe I'll move down. But right now I'm just going to stick to the top and ride it out, see how it goes.
Absolutely, man, as that high side was definitely really, really fast up there. We did see a few drivers, as you were saying, they were kind of running that middle line where they weren't quite up to the wall. They were about, a car length or two below it sort of deal. And they were finding a lot of speed, man. We saw Samuel Bachman, who came home in position number 3 here. He was running that lane, and he was running some very, very consecutive laps there right with you and William. And, he was trying to, use that middle side to work his way towards the front. Unfortunately, just kind of got stalled out right there, battling side by side with Hargraves there across the line. So never really had to try anything else other than that high side, as it was just pretty much the dominant line for most of the race here tonight. And you stay right up there, you stick to your guns, and you get the job done here in this one.
Yes, sir. I think if some of the guys, we wouldn't have ran that bottom end so hard in the heat races in the B, I think it could have been a 2-lane, pretty racy track, but it was pretty burnt up after that warm up. So
absolutely, as that bottom side slicked off very, very quickly. The whole racetrack here pretty slicked off. After about 10-15 laps of this A main feature event, made it very, very tricky here for a lot of drivers. Take us through this race and how slick this racetrack really got, and having to restart on the high side or the bottom side there throughout this one. Lane choice really came into effect here on where you wanted to start these restarts, as being on that high side was probably the preferred line here for those restarts, being able to quickly fill those holes up on the high side, and being down on the bottom side was probably not the spot you want to be.
yeah, as I noticed coming up through there, a couple of those cautions, I started on the bottom, and you just gotta hope the guy that starts next to you or the guy that starts in front of him kind of gets caught sleeping or whatever, and you can maybe move up in front of one of them. But if you wouldn't start in second and pick the bottom, you're going to lose a spot or two, maybe more, just depending on how good those guys are on the restart. And from what I saw, most of the time they're pretty good. They were all right there waiting for somebody to mess up. So
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. That's always the thing, is kind of being patient and biding your time here. And we saw you have a lot of patience there. We saw a few drivers, up inside the top 5. We saw Hackney get up into the outside wall. We saw Talon Willis get up into that outside wall. We saw a lot of drivers that were super, super fast here in this one. A couple of your teammates going up into that outside wall there, just trying to make some moves or just getting a little bit too close there. As playing with that outside wall is the quickest way around the racetrack a lot of times, but a lot of times it's also there's a thin line up there, and if you get that front right side tire up into that outside wall, it can really dig in and spin you around or put you upside down or climb you right up over and into the catch fence there. How did you have to keep that one in your back, the back of your mind there, making sure that you kept that car pointed down the racetrack and not into that wall?
I think that was one of my big things is because there was a couple times William would kind of run up on me, and it was mostly entry. I'm getting in a little more sideways because I saw Keith do it, I saw Talon do it. I was like, I'm not going to be one that gets that right rear or right front in that wall because I mean you'll see what it does. It turn you hard right. It'll make you jump up on the wall, all that stuff. So I was kind of backing in my entry up there because I just didn't want to mess up and get in that wall like that.
Absolutely, Charles. Well, congratulations on picking up the first win of the series here, man. No better way to get things underway here with the Great White North 358 Modified Series as you pick up the first checkered flag of the series down here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. You're down here in Victory Lane. Charles, who do you want to thank for such a strong performance and a great run here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte?
I got to thank Bryce Dickinson and Ty Dickinson for putting this thing together. I know all the headache they've gone through with the season before last and this one, and I still got to say thank you to them for still wanting to run leagues and all that stuff. Then I got to thank you for broadcasting these fun races, and I got to thank every freaking driver out there in this league, man. It was a little rough, but from what I heard and from what I saw, everybody's still running pretty smart and conservative, not really dirtying anybody up or anything like that. So I got to say thank you to all them. Of course, Elite Performance Injuries for all your setup needs, and then NLR, all the guys over there.
Absolutely. Well, Charles, congratulations on getting the job done here tonight. Hopefully you don't party too hard down there in Victory Lane as, hopefully we'll see you back down here next weekend and hopefully back down here in Victory Lane.
Hope so.
Charles, have yourself a wonderful night and enjoy this victory, my boy.
Thank you, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for the 21C rider, Charles Barnes, picking up the checkered flag here tonight, man. What a run and what a drive there by Mr. Charles Barnes, getting it done and getting that checkered flag here this evening. Everyone jumping in with some congratulations and good runs there to Charles Barnes. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just tuning in and you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button on the stream, hit that share button, jump up into the chat, congratulate our top three. Let us know what you thought about the broadcast, about the racing action. If you guys had fun out there, if you're, even one of the racers or one of the fans in the stands watching one of the racers, let us know how the broadcast was, if you guys enjoyed the show, and if you guys, had fun out there on the racetrack, man. That's the big thing. Everyone jumping out there, getting together, having some fun, joking around, but at the end of the day, racing for a championship or points, but still trying to have a good time out there and killing a Sunday afternoon. Logan, my boy, unfortunately for you, man, you made a great comeback there, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I'm assuming from what I quickly read in chat is that just a little bit too early on those restarts there at the beginning of the race, but still a great comeback there, driving back through the field after getting collected there in a couple wrecks and coming home there in 8th still. A good run, but, man, that 17 ride was looking very, very fast, and I don't know if anyone was going to be able to really get around you here in this one, but unfortunately those restarts just firing a little too early. Unfortunately, come back to bite you in the butt there in that one. As still a good run, but not the run you were hoping for, my boy. But, man, heads up, chin up on that one, man, as you were looking very, very fast out there all night long with a lot of speed and a lot of speed out there. And you believe, looking at the speed charts, no, you wouldn't have been the fastest car out there. I do believe the fastest lap out on the racetrack would have went to Keith Hackney with a 16.61, and probably Charles Barnes in position number 2 with the second fastest. And then, actually, no, Talon with the second fastest. Down with a 16.67. Then Charles, and then I think Matt Runner, then possibly yourself. Still top 5 speed, still very, very fast, but you were out in that lead and hitting those restarts. It just made your car super, super fast, man, and I don't think anyone was going to be able to really get around you without a lot of green flag laps, man. Being nice to know, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know if they said it over Race Channel or not. I have no idea. I don't know where the rules are posted or anything. I never really looked at it either. As Unfortunately, that's not my call or my decision to make. I'm not. I'm just a broadcaster. I don't make those decisions. But a tough break there for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna pull our second place finisher now here into the Discord as our second place driver, the 71H ride of William Hargraves, coming home here in position number 2. We're gonna pull William here into the Discord. Hey, William, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. Do you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Aaron.
William, my boy, we've been talking to you down here in the broadcast booth a lot more these last few weeks, man, as you've been really, picking up a lot of momentum, picking up some good checkered flags, and having some good runs here as that 71H ride has continued to improve more and more over the last couple months, man. Take us back through that race as we saw you pass a lot of drivers, battle hard there with a lot of different cars, avoid a few different wrecks as these guys were beating and banging and battling so hard around this racetrack. You come up there towards the front of the field, you jump up into second, you battle hard there trying to find a way to get around Charles Barnes, and there at the end just coming up that one spot short, but still a fantastic run coming home in position number 2 here tonight, man. Take us back through that race and how you got it done here tonight.
Yeah, man. Honestly, tonight, biggest thing that helped me the most was all the cautions. Early on in the race, I got some damage, and I was just basically limping the car around. I fell all the way back 23rd, 24th, something like that. I was just, like I said, limping it around, waiting for a caution to come out so I could go in and get that bad boy fixed. And once I got that fixed and come back out, said mainly it was the cautions that helped me. I'd kind of pick off a few cars and a caution come out, and then pick off a few more cars and caution come out. But yeah, more closer there to the end of the race there, me and Samuel, we was running real hard. He was running really good through the middle, and I was running pretty good up high there. Charles was doing a real good job up on the top. I could get in and catch up to Charles, but I don't think I would have had anything really for him to pass him. With Samuel being there on my inside like that, he kind of took away any other line that I would have been able to try to throw at Charles for a win there. But it was a lot of fun overall tonight, and second's good for what we had to overcome for sure.
Absolutely, man, and a great run and a great drive and another solid top 3 run here for that 71H ride. William, who do you want to thank here for such a strong run here in the opening race of the Great White North 358 Modified Series as you come home there in the second position here in this one?
Yeah, I'd like to congratulate Charles on his win and Samuel on his podium. I got to thank you, Aaron, for doing the broadcast. I'd like to thank the Dickinsons and everybody at GWN for putting this league on for us guys to race. I got to thank all my Dirt Panda racing teammates, Wild Bills Race Designs, MelmElectricMotorsales.com, Viv's Retail Liquor, and just all the racers and fans and supporters and my family and my daughter for letting me do this and have some fun.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, congrats on a solid run here tonight. Hopefully, we'll see you back down here next Sunday up in the broadcast booth. Maybe one spot better, maybe parked down in Victory Lane as a great start to the series with a great, solid second-place run here and picking up some good points early on in your championship hunt here for another Dirt Panda Racing Team Championship.
Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate it, and we're definitely going to give it a whirl next week. There's a lot of fast guys in here, and definitely not going to be easy.
Absolutely, my boy. It's going to be a tough series, and we look forward to seeing you more and more down here in the broadcast booth and seeing all these drivers continue to duke it out week in and week out.
For sure, man. I appreciate it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for our second place finisher, the 71H rider, William Hargraves, as Hargraves comes home there in position number 2. A great run and a great drive. Ian Goody, good race as well to you as well, my boy. Good run, good race. Ladies and gentlemen, a heck of a run and a heck of a race there by all these drivers. And if you guys are just tuning in, please make sure you hit that like button on the stream, hit that share button, hit that follow button if you haven't already. And obviously make sure, if you're watching over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, as they don't have followers over there. They have subscribers over there on YouTube Gaming, and we continue to try to build more and more over there. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pull our third place finisher here into the Discord. It's that 007 ride of Samuel Bachman. Is Bachman coming home in position number 3 here, as we're going to pull him into the Discord here, up into the broadcast booth for his post-race interview. Hey Samuel, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. Do you get a copy?
Got you loud and clear, boss.
Samuel, my boy, what a run, what a drive there, man. That 007 ride looked very hooked up here tonight as you were working your way through the field. Slowly but surely, you got towards the front. You crept a little closer and a little closer. And there at the end, we saw you battling hard with William Hargraves side by side there for a lot of laps as you were really working that middle side of the racetrack. Looked like you made a lot of passes there and ran that line very, very well. Just kind of got stalled out there. Right there in position number 3, battling side by side with Hargraves, and just couldn't quite get enough to be able to jump up and around him and battle with our leader.
Yeah, I started all the way back in 23rd, and I knew from the get-go, I mean, I wasn't going to be able to pass anybody up top, so I had to make the bottom work, and I got the bottom working, and by the time I got up there, there's nothing there, and it was just pretty equal out by then.
Absolutely, man. That was a heck of a race and a heck of a drive there by that 007 ride. Samuel, a great run to start off the series here with these 358 modifieds in the Great White North Series, as you put on a great show here for us, battling up there at the front of the field, having to avoid a lot of, carnage that unfolded all around you guys here tonight, as we saw a few caution flags there, but really it was, just everyone driving so hard, as so many talented drivers here in this one, not giving each other, a whole lot of room, as, they're wanting to, try to win this race as well, and everyone running only an inch or two off each other. Those little mistakes end up becoming big mistakes and big wrecks out there on the racetrack, and luckily enough for yourself, you were able to avoid most of those and get up here and grab that third place finish and park this ride down on the front stretch on the podium.
It was something else. I tried cutting William a little short up there, up top, a couple times to see if I could get a better run on him, and I mean, he was just fast up there, and Charles, I mean, hats off to him. I mean, no one was catching him.
Absolutely, Samuel. Well, is there anyone that you would like to thank here tonight for such a wicked performance out there on the racetrack? Any of your sponsors or family, friends that you'd like to shout out here for your solid third place finish here tonight?
I'd like to thank Ty and Brian for putting us on, and all my sponsors, Expert Insulation, Speed Shot 51, and IBP. I mean, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
Absolutely, Samuel. Well, congrats on the third place race. Hopefully, we'll see you back down here in the broadcast booth next Sunday, maybe a couple of spots better, as we know you're going to be looking to try and pick up one of these checkered flags.
Oh yeah, you know it.
All right, Samuel, have yourself a wonderful night, and enjoy that third place finish.
Thank you. You have a good night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Samuel Bachman as he comes home there in position number 3, man. What a run, what a race there by that 007 ride as he comes home in position number 3 here in this one. A great drive and a great run here all night long by all these drivers as these guys continued to battle all around the racetrack, continued to beat and bang and battle for those top spots out there. And we saw a lot of action in this one, man. We saw a lot of drivers, make those simple little mistakes here and there, just those little tiny slip-ups, on entry or on exit or through the middle of the corner, and making that little bit of contact, that little bit of contact's all it takes once this racetrack gets this slicked off to have these incidences. And then, it takes a lot to get these things wound up in time. And when you only have a split second to really avoid a wreck, we saw a lot of drivers just unfortunately not being able to check up in time as they just had nowhere to go and get collected in it. And then we saw, 5, 6, 7 cars just pile into it as they just nowhere to go on the racetrack and not enough time to get wound up as these guys were just carrying so much speed out there. But, at the end of the day, man, a great race, a great run. We saw some great battles, a lot of good 3, 4, almost 5 wide battles all around the racetrack here, the dirt track at Charlotte, as our opening race put on a heck of a show, a heck of a run here by all these drivers as they put on a awesome event here for us tonight. A huge shout out to all of our sponsors, Papa Mike Promotions, Sweet Tea Gang, the Towing Life podcast, Merkley AG Tire, and everybody else that's on board here with us, not only on Peacemaker Gaming with PRS as well, Premier Racing Setups, but all the sponsors for the series as well, jumping on board and putting in some money and putting in some awesome prizes here for our racers in this series, as these guys give them something extra to race for there. You also see Bella's Bullies as well, jumping in with that sponsorship as well. A huge thank you to everyone that jumps on board and makes this possible. But unfortunately, chat, we are going to call it there on that one, as your boys got to get ready to go to work. Randy, my boy Randy Robert, coming in, smashing that like on the stream. What is good, Randy? Randy coming in, showing that love. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to call it there on that note. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. An awesome, awesome night of racing action, and even better night of being able to hang out and give you guys something cool to watch throughout this evening. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I hope you guys have a wonderful day tomorrow, and I will see you guys tomorrow night for the Mo Racers League, as we're going to be going, another night of some broadcasting action, as we're going to get out and I don't even know what we're racing tomorrow night, but it's going to be something fun. It's going to be something cool, and it's going to be a good time. So I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I'll see y'all later. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out, baby. Oh, what a race. What a race, baby. Oh, my gosh, what a race.
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot him in the head.